fans of Beyond Wrestling. This is Denver, Colorado, the man, not the place. Tournament for tomorrow 2, Block A, Round 2. Both of these competitors advancing over their scheduled opponents. Anthony Stone knocking off Alexis Nevaeh. Matthew Palmer duking it out and beating Jules Malone. So here we are, the second round. Whoever wins this match still has another match ahead of them here tonight. And right now it's Matthew Palmer, the obvious size advantage, taking down Anthony Stone. But Stone is quick to find a reversal with that hammerlock. And from this position, making it difficult but not impossible for Palmer to counter, as we see right there. Great core strength, able to bring himself back up to his feet just to take his opponent down to the mat. Controlling the head, controlling the body. But Anthony Stone is not going to let it slide. Trying to wrap his legs around the head of Matthew Palmer and do what he can to prevent Palmer from escaping. Palmer with that handstand, you saw the way that he brought his leg down on Anthony Stone's, forcing Stone to separate his legs, break the hold. We're pretty much back right where we started. Both guys back up to their feet. It's Palmer with the headlock, but for how long? Answer, not long. Anthony Stone, now with the variation of the surfboard, using his head to drive pressure into the back and shoulders of Matthew Palmer. Got a first time ever meeting. Matthew Palmer competing primarily in Texas. Anthony Stone competing primarily in New England. When will these two have ever come across each other? That's the beauty of Beyond Wrestling, the beauty of Tournament for Tomorrow 2. We're really going to see who's the best up-and-coming wrestler on the indies. The winner of Block A will go on to face the winner of Block B Sunday afternoon at Fet Music. Of course, the purpose of this tournament, up-and-coming, underappreciated, overlooked athletes getting the exposure that they feel like they rightfully deserve. Hey, it's this simple. If you win a match, you advance to the next round. That's another match that's going to go up on YouTube in front of a worldwide audience. So certainly a lot at stake. We've seen the tournament launch many careers. And there we see perhaps the first big mistake of the match as Palmer came charging in, met with signature offense from Anthony Stone, the spin kick, and now connected with that bulldog in the corner. Springboarding up and coming in. What a flurry of offense from Anthony Stone. He's on fire right now. Unable to hook the leg, Palmer capitalizes, kicks out. Now he's brought himself up to his feet in the corner. Big mistake. Anthony Stone likes to hit the drop kick from there. And then the back body drop with a kick on the way down. Stone really taking it to Matthew Palmer. And Palmer going to the floor to regroup. Gonna wonder if Stone's gonna take the conservative route right here. Nah, I didn't think so. Going to the floor. What's he got in mind? Looking for that kick. Palmer able to sidestep it. And Stone rolling up on the apron, taking him down with the head scissors. I think Palmer might have been trying to block it, but Stone at the last second wrapping his legs around his opponent's head, sending him to the floor. Again, those are some of the risks that you gotta calculate taking, whether the risk is worth the reward. In this instance, I would definitely say so, but perhaps one risk too many as Anthony Stone is cut off at the pass. And now Matthew Palmer needs to shake the cobwebs if he wants to stay in control. Pulling his opponent back up to his feet and just charging in and clothesline him over the top rope, wiping him out on the floor. And now it looks like Palmer might be looking to dive. Let's see what this kid's got. Oh, the signature model pose, sailing over the top rope. All his body's weight crashing down on the head and chest. Anthony Stone sandwiching his opponent between himself and the concrete floor here at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. That was a hell of a dive. Really impressive, not only the fans here in attendance tonight, the first time we've ever let fans in attendance in the building, allowing them to attend one of our events, one of our closed events, a studio taping, a secret show, what have you. here at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. So not only do you have to impress the best of the best Beyond Wrestling fans, but you got all the other wrestlers, the guys that would kill you. Well, maybe not kill you, but come close to have your spot. Watching and hanging on your every last move. It's a lot of pressure. That's why you see such competitive matches, though. Anthony Stone, I mean, just a minute ago, wiped out on the floor, still trying to fight back up to his feet. And keep in mind, in order to advance, one of these guys has to win another match tonight. Anthony Stone, the Pele kick, caught him on the temple. Matthew Palmer somehow able to just shake it off, came running in with that high leg drop. Stone kicks out. One thing that we've seen over the past couple months is how resilient Anthony Stone is. Even though he's been the target of some personal attacks of Nicholas K., someone that he's had more than a few run-ins with here in Beyond Wrestling over the years. Oh, the pose, this time into a brainbuster. Matthew Palmer, hey, if you can showboat and still get the job done, more power to you. And speaking of Nicholas K., you see him and Mike Quest on the floor there, paying especially close attention to this match. Could have been a mistake on Palmer's part, waiting for his opponent to get in a position, or maybe he was just setting up the trap. Anthony Stone, able to catch himself on the ropes. Now springboarding in, and a Hurricane Rana. A hell of a risk there, but that time it paid off. Only for a 2 count. Talk about turning a negative into a positive. Stone almost got thrown to the floor right in front of Nicholas K. and Mike Quest. Instead, able to hold on and take his opponent from the top rope down to the mat. He's got Palmer trying to set him up in the corner, rocking him with a forearm. And another. Now a third. Look for that drop kick once again. No, instead, just a body attack, making the most of his weight. But that time, he went to the well one too many times. Hit with the super kick. Oh! And a crazy suplex into the corner. And now the running drop kick, taking a page out of Anthony Stone's playbook. Is that going to do it? 1, 2, no. Palmer's starting to get a little bit frustrated. I don't think that he realizes how tough a challenge he has in front of him in Anthony Stone. And Stone, always a gutsy performance, showing just how much heart he has. You know the fans respect that so do most of the other wrestlers. When they chant for him, he can feed off that energy. Able to duck out of the clothesline attempt. Oh, both men, same idea, same time, same result. Splat on the mat. Now this is where you really gotta dig deep. Referee issuing the 10 count. I don't think we're gonna see a draw. It would be a shame if we did. Let's see who can get to their feet first. Both men stirring. Anthony Stone up to a knee, but Palmer's right there. And Palmer strikes first. Sounds like there's a little bit more oomph behind Palmer's strikes, but Anthony Stone finally starting to get fired up. This one's just breaking down. And again, both gentlemen, the same idea at the same time. And you're going to wonder how much that little exchange took out of both of these guys. I mean, the skull isn't really designed to take that many shots consecutively. Talk about having your brain rattled. And now the referee already up to a 5 count. Now up to a 6, and just starting to stir once again. A little bit closer to seeing that draw. Palmer up to a knee, Stone up to a knee. The referee calling it. Stone falls back down. And now as both of these gentlemen try this strike exchange, looking for blow after blow. Instead, we see counter after counter. Oh, and now the super kick at the same time. Neither could get the hands up for that. And I think we're going to end up seeing a draw. I can't believe it. The centerfold, Matthew Palmer, coming all the way from Texas. He's not going to win, but he's not going to lose. Crawling over the ropes to see if he can pull himself back up. Up to a 7 count. Stone might be out. Well, Palmer gets up. The count's off. Palmer's up. And so is Stone. Now what? Stone just doing what he can to hold on to his opponent, but it doesn't look like he has enough strength to send him over with a suplex or anything of the like. Once again, back and forth with the strikes. And now Anthony Stone lighting him up with the knees, raining down blows on the side of the head. And hard into the buckle. That was enough to send him down to the canvas. But look at that. Able to kick his opponent in the face. Use the momentum to propel himself to the top rope. But Palmer trying to grab a hold of him. Oh, no. Oh! Couldn't find his footing. Didn't make it any less effective. Dumping him on his head. Stone still kicks out. Hey, sometimes in that instance, you got to abandon plan A and be ready with plan B. Oh! And there's plan B. And maybe plan C. Okay, that's enough. A 4th time right on his head. 1, 2, 3. A valiant effort from Anthony Stone. But between the forearms, the super kick, and 4 consecutive snapmare drivers, Matthew Palmer has laid waste to his opponent and will advance to the finals of Block A of Tournament for Tomorrow 2, where he will face either Green Ant or Darius Carter. And Anthony Stone, to his credit, gave it everything that he had. But at some point, you got to think just being ragdolled around the ring, he got knocked out. And the referee trying to help him up as he's starting to come to. Might not even realize the result of the contest. And there's Nicolas King, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, rubbing it in. Look at the smug look on that cocky asshole's face. Asking if his opponent's okay. He can rot in hell.